What's up, YouTube? So, in this video, I'm going to be taking a look at the Jets offense before we play them this week. I'm not going to go too deep on this because we did just play them not too long ago. But they do have Zach Wilson now instead of Joe Flacco, and he does add some differences. And I just kind of want to address some of those things. I'll take a look at their defense as well in another video. I am going to be looking at their offense in their most latest game because Zach Wilson was starting. When I watch their defense, I'm gonna watch them against us because that's how they decided to play us. But they didn't. They had Joe Flacco starting against us, so that's a little bit different. Because there are some distinct differences between Zach and Joe. Despite Joe not really being the best decision maker, he's still a little bit better than Zach just because he is a veteran at the end of the day and he's seen a lot more than Zach has so far. Zach has shown that in the league, he really does throw some questionable passes when he's being pressured and he tries to play some hero ball. So hopefully we can kind of force him into those situations. Now, one thing, though, is that he is a lot more mobile than Joe Flacco. He's a lot more athletic, and I think he has a more electric arm as well. He is capable of making any throw on the field. It's just under pressure, it's a matter of how accurate it's going to be. So that's going to be a thing. So Tevin Coleman is questionable. I'm not really that worried about anybody in their running back room. We just have to. We just seen people like Saquon Barkley and shit like that, like Lamar Jackson. I'm not really that worried about it. Denzel Mims can definitely hurt you, though. He had some success against us in the first game. Jamison Crowder and Keelan Cole can both definitely hurt you as well. Corey Davis and Elijah Moore are both on IR. Jeff Smith is out, so they're losing a lot of their speed. So that's a thing. George Fant at left tackle, Morgan Moses, we can beat the shit out of them. Nothing super scary on the interior either. Their tight ends don't really scare me that much. Ryan Griffin. Nothing really that scary as far as the Jets go, but I figured I'd at least address it. So with Zach, and they even did this with Joe a lot too, they play mostly out of the shotgun with a single back there. They get their receivers in motion quite a bit to kind of help Zach decipher what the defense is doing. Definitely expect them to do that against us, considering we do a lot of man. Expect these bunch formations as well. Hopefully we can pressure. By the way, I'm not sure why, but this film is atrocious. Like, that's as clear as I can get it, man. And also, some of the plays are just missing from the All-22s. It's annoying. But, as we see, this is what I'm kind of hoping for. The left guard gets his ass whooped here. And this forces Zach into a bad throw. That's the type of thing that we really need. All right. Expect them to do some bootlegs and try to get Zach on the move as much as possible. Let him throw on the run. Especially with our pass rush, they're going to want to get him away from it as much as possible. I cleared up a little bit there. But one thing we're going to want to do is our defensive ends our edge rushers in general, are going to want to kind of squeeze close to the tackle to make sure we're not letting Zach scramble out too much. Expect a lot of these screens and, throwing into the backfield and stuff because, unfortunately for them, their offensive line isn't that good either, so they're not accustomed to having a bunch of time. So they do a lot of short yardage things to try to get some yak. Yeah, he kind of threw it behind him a little bit, but that's still a ball the receiver had to catch. Hopefully we get some... That is the running back. That's, I think, Ty Johnson. Hopefully we get some drops in our game as well. That'd be nice. On their part, not ours. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Like, certain plays are just outright missing. And I'm not really sure why. They do seem to throw the ball a lot more than run it as well. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, though. Zach Wilson can hurt you with his legs. You got to stay disciplined. Make sure he doesn't do that to us too much. So they seem to be pretty straightforward. They seem to pretty much throw it out of the shotgun. And when Zach is actually under center, they're looking to run usually. They're not really disguising this stuff too well. I don't know if we've seen them hand it off from the shotgun or throw it while Zach was under center. I don't know if we've seen that yet. There you go. But it does seem to be the case, like, for the most part. They're not really disguising things too well. Yeah, now they do play action. Yeah, nowhere to go. Yeah, they're going to do those bootlegs, try to get him on the move. We just have to do our jobs downfield, make sure he has nowhere to go with it. And yeah, they just cut out the rest of that drive. We don't get to see this incompletion or nothing. Another one. I'm not going to go in just for 2 fucking plays. There we go. We have a pretty good idea of what this Jets offense is, though. I mean, it's not that different from when Joe was their quarterback. It's very similar. It's just you add in a little bit of a wrinkle because Zach is athletic. And I think he also has more arm talent, like I said, but especially at this point in Joe's career. Because Joe used to have a fucking cannon, too. Yeah, it's not clearing up. Yeah, this offense seems pretty simple. Not too difficult to decipher. They don't really have much of a running game. Offensive line, not that great. The running backs are pretty poor. So I think we can beat this offense up quite a bit if we play our brand of football. Now, unfortunately, it does look like we'll probably be without Javon Holland because, you know, the whole COVID situation. Can't get taken down by the YouTube. It's looking like we're going to be without pretty much our entire running back room, too. That's going to be annoying. Yeah, nowhere to go there. I'll finish this drive, then wrap it up. Like I said, I'm not going to go into it too crazy because we just played them. It ain't that different. Like I said, these types of plays are going to be a constant. Like when pressure is coming around, Zach is able to scramble out and throw on the move. Like those are things that weren't really available to them with Joe. But they are on the table with him. But we like to rush so many people. I'm not really that concerned about that. Yeah. He'll give them some opportunities just scrambling around. But I think that'll do it, man. Like I said, we literally just played them a few weeks ago, so there isn't anything super crazy. They still do a lot of shotgun things. They don't really do anything too crazy, not a whole lot of misdirection. They do some draws, some play action, stuff like that. But their offense really isn't that hard to decipher. It's not that different from when Joe was a quarterback. It's just, like I said, they are going to try to get Zach on the move a little bit. And expect a lot of bunch formations and, getting people in motion. The normal shit that people do against us just because of the amount of man coverage we play. So be ready for some of that. So, yeah. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, appreciate hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.